is Nancy Grace. First of all, do you think you went overboard at all in your coverage of the trial?
You know, Bill, number one, thank you for having me, but overboard when there is a miscarriage of justice? No, I don't think I went overboard, and in fact, I think that term overboard is very trite. What I think went wrong is not me commenting or covering what happened in the courtroom, but what went wrong is the jury verdict. Now listen, I respect our justice system. I have dedicated my life to our justice system since my fiance was murdered back in 1979, sometimes working 3 and 4 jobs at a time, so I could seek justice in the courtroom as prosecutor. What is overboard is the jury verdict.
Okay, but you have to admit that the way you presented the material throughout the trial was flamboyant. You nicknamed Casey Anthony Tot Mom. What does Tot Mom mean anyway? What is that?
Well, you know what? To you, I will finally reveal where Tot Mom came from. When I was in law school, I would often give cases that I had to memorize, hundreds and hundreds, sometimes thousands of pages of legal documents for class. And it was easier for me to remember a case by the content of the case, not the name, Smith versus O'Shaughnessy. So I would name each case by the content. In this case, I had content that would fit at the bottom of the screen so our viewer would know what we were talking about. And Tot Mom fit.
But it did sound like a denigration.
It's nothing personal.
No, but it did sound like a denigration.
No, it does not sound like a denigration.
No, sure it did.
No, it
Tot
doesn't.
Mom is
well,
like
I don't think it did.
It was like that. Okay.
Would it be better to be cold-blooded killer? Would that be better?
I think the fair way to do this interview is that the people who watch your coverage of the trial certainly can make up their own mind whether you were fair, unfair, or what you brought to the trial. I don't have to define it for them. The more interesting question